All right. So when last we left off, the Fellowship of the Chili Sad had returned to Golethir in order to sort of overthrow Atar and his cabal of mind flayers and reinstate Queen Andragora and King Marcotte. They had slew two mind flayers in Darkhold Keep, Asistopheles and
Ellaxen.
Ellaxen. Yeah, Ellaxen. No, not Ellaxen. Asistopheles and the other one. So and then you orchestrated sort of
a Baron.
a Baron. There you go. That's the one I was trying to think. So they slew two mind flayers, Asistopheles and a Baron. Within Darkhold Keep, you freed Strothian the Arcanist as well as his contact, Razakai the Githyanki, who had been supplying him with sort of pendants that counteracted the powers of the mind flayers. You met up with Lady Andragora. You orchestrated an attack on the Stygian Keep. You guys sort of came in through a back route and were able to make your way to the throne room where you fought Nexen and Asgath in this brutal battle in the throne room. And you sort of retired to Strothian's house for rest, expecting that Strothian and others would come sort of after the fight. Instead, no one returned. So you went back to the Stygian Keep. You went down to the basement. You found Palantir, this sort of drow from Xhorhas that you had met, turned to stone. At the end of the hallway, you found the mind flayer Nurgle, and he had been severely injured, by who he said was Ellaxen. And you he said that he would lead you to sort of Ellaxen's sort of stronghold at the bottom of the abyss. And so you talked to Nurgle, you sort of made a deal with him, and then you bought a broomstick of flying. You bought being prepared to make your way down to the abyss. You resettled Chad after all these sessions. You flew them down. You flew the broomstick and Chad down to the abyss while Carrick walked down the wall and almost got himself lost, but Demon Chad saved him. You went to this massive sort of ebony obsidian doors. It had a riddle on them. You solved the riddle. You made your way into the entrance room, and you discovered that in order to get in, and then you went into there was a sort of foyer, and then there was the next room. In order to get through the three passageways in the next room, you needed the fruit of the earth, and they said it needed cherry, blueberry, and lime. You went down one of the passageways, and you fought some iron cobras. You sort of went there was an illusion of a treasure there that you went up to, and there was no treasure. But then you found that the cobra's eyes actually had rubies in them, and so having obtained rubies, which you believed were the cherry spoken of in the riddle, you made your way to the third door, the one you hadn't gone down yet. And where we had left off was Angvor had made Demon Chad set off the runes that were in the front of this door, and so this invisible sort of cone of force rose up around Demon Chad. He can't escape, and then these jets of white hot flame burst around Demon Chad. And they're sort of burning the tiles, and that is where we begin tonight's session. As there's this sort of inferno, this rush of fire that seems steady and sort of persistent. There's sort of there's demon chads in there, sort of in sort of a circular conical prison of force. What are you guys doing?
Getting the s'mores. No.
Is this a continuous, so if we just sit here for a minute,
does
it continue for a while?
Yeah, so when you stay there, it just continues to sort of go.
And so is this right in front of the door, directly?
Yeah. So I will try and lay out, because you guys had specified that you wanted to be 20 feet back, right?
Yeah.
So really
just
a bit
enough,
far away. So I think it's so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll say, so you guys are right about here. And I'll put those of you, the Angvor, Girthing, Carrick. Wilfred, you can decide what you were doing, as well as Ugarth. I'm not sure what Ugarth was supposed to be doing, but Morgana and Aurelia were hanging back. And
Ugarth is going to dive for the flame to save Chad, right?
Oh, please do. Pad's not worried. He's immune to fire.
Well, do we just let it? I don't know if we can just let it burn. It's
So after like,
So
a
you-
minute
you-
sitting here,
So you wait like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, it's still going.
yes. So if we're gonna like, we wait around for a minute, 30 seconds, a minute, a couple minutes pass. I mean, nothing's happening. I'm going to poof Chad out of existence
Okay.
back to his elemental plane, and then poof him back into existence beside me.
Okay. All right. So proof my existence. Then the sort of the jets of flame turn off.
And then, I mean, he's beside me again because
Right.
I get back. Yep. So I mean, just kind of checking and seeing if it is like a weight activated trap kind of thing like that. I mean, it looks like this is weight activated. I'm not
I
sure.
definitely don't want to walk through it.
Is the door?
I mean, just a point of order, just so you guys know what was happening. The fire was not hitting Chad.
Okay.
Chad appeared to be protected. So basically, the jets of fire would come out, and they would sort of, and then how you kind of saw this wall of force is the fire sort of licked up around it, but it wasn't consuming the.
Mhm.
So basically, you and from, I think from the telepathic link you would have with Chad, you would know that whatever was inside the cone wasn't taking damage. Like he wasn't feeling the heat of the fire. Like he was
Okay.
being touched by it.
Okay. So I was imagining like the cone was the fire inside the cone.
Right. Yeah, that's not
I
what was
gotcha.
happening. It was happening. It was
Yeah,
on the
that thing-
outside.
Yep. I gotcha. I gotcha.
More effective to lock you down and
Well, I mean, it looks like it looks like this is the cone kind of protects you there. I'm gonna send Chad back on there, and I'm gonna tell him to try and walk off, like see what he can do, like walking into the cone. Like, can he walk off?
So he
Or
appears
walk through it?
on the trap on sort of the trap plate and sort of press it down. Again, there's sort of a wall of force around him. The fire turns back on. Sort of this roar of the inferno of the fire. He sort of walks into the cone, pushed up against it. Can't make any headway.
I can't get through it.
Yeah, Demon Chad can't get through the wall of force.
So I'm gonna pop him back beside me.
Okay.
Right.
what if one of us just takes a run and jump?
Yeah, I mean, so guys, it looks kind of like
Can he fly over it? Or is he he was walking it?
I was on it. What did you think, Eric?
We gotta unlock the door too.
I know that's the other thought I'm having. Yeah.
Doors shut. I think
Did I see like a source of that? The cone of fire?
Yeah, I mean, so there were sort of jets coming in from either side of the door. There's two sort of major, basically on either side of the door, there were jets coming down sort of at an angle, sort of facing you guys. So it's not coming straight out, it's coming sort of at an angle towards you guys.
we could jam something up in those jets.
And all we can see is just runes. There's no other trap mechanism.
Nope. Just runes.
I can dispel it.
You can
I can try.
certainly try.
It's a level 20.
I mean,
It is level based straight. Dispel magic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Chad and try and see if he can fly over the trap and try the door.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So you sort of fly Chad up and over, and you're just gonna have him turn the door handle. You're not gonna have him land.
No, I'm gonna keep him trying to turn the handle just to check and see if it's locked or not.
Right.
Not open it, but just check and see.
It's locked.
It's locked, guys.
Is it wood or is it stone?
It's stone. So a lot of the walls are made of this sort of this black, sort of metallic color. Much like the door. The door was sort of more stony-ish, but this is very metallic, has a very metallic sheen. So this door is very metallic, sort of, opaque black.
We might have to see if we can
I can try.
take this magic off. I'm not.
Ugarth could fly on my broomstick.
It's gonna be a difficult lock to pick.
I also have these boots of spider climbing or slippers, and I might not
Yeah.
be as good as Garth, but I'm pretty good with a set of lock picks.
Could you do it upside down?
You can certainly,
Yeah.
I mean, see about it. I'm not sure if there's,
just crouch down, just be like trying to open a trap door. From my perspective,
well, why don't you try it?
all right,
All right.
yeah.
So what are you
Oh,
doing,
yeah,
Carrot?
I'll give you my lock picking tools. Sure, thank you. So yeah, I'll walk up, carefully avoiding any of the runes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, so it's
Walk up.
easy enough. It's easy enough to go up the wall.
Or just in a wall.
Where there is no runes.
Agree.
And then that's sleight of hand plus proficiency.
Yes. But is it sleight of hand plus proficiency if you're not a rogue?
Well, I'm
It-
proficient in lock. I'm proficient in dexterity, and I'm proficient. What am I talking about?
Lockpicking.
Proficient in
And
thieves.
these tools.
Okay. Maybe it is then.
Yeah. If he's proficient, and it's just dexterity plus proficiency.
Oh, so maybe it's just not sleight of hand. Maybe it's just dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah, I think it's just dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay.
I think it's sleight of
Plus you're
hand.
upside down.
Yeah, yeah. And I would say
Oh, I'm
make
not-
it disadvantage because you're upside down.
I'm not upside down. I'm just on the wall.
Yeah, but you're trying to
it's-
reach around to pick the lock while on the wall.
Well, it's like, I mean, presumably it's just like crouching down and trying to unlock a locked trap door on the floor.
Straddling
Yeah,
the
you're-
door and leaning in the middle. One
I mean,
foot on
so
one side.
gravity still affects you, even though you have slippers of spider climbing. Right.
Yeah.
So you're still like it's not like a trap door where the gravity is pulling you down.
Yeah,
It's pulling you
he's
to the
got strong
side,
core.
Gravity, that's the hardest part.
right?
I mean, okay.
Hard strength.
He's got such a strong core.
I think there's a limit to which trying to explain magic with physics makes sense, but it's your ruling, so I'll go with it. Okay, good rolls anyway. 16 plus 2 for dexterity plus 3 for proficiency is 21.
Yeah. So you tinker with the lock and door opens.
Cool.
Nice.
And I mean, I guess I can.
And
I'll,
can we
I'll
see
peek
in?
peek in from my sideways perspective.
Okay. Yeah. So I will put you where you are. Just 1 second.
On the wall sideways.
Yeah. Yeah. But basically there. Can you see now? I did not enable sight for Carrot because of course we didn't. He's the one I forgot. All right. So there
Ah,
you can sort of see there's a hallway going down and there's a doorway at the end of the hallway.
Nice.
although I do not have dark vision, and there, I presumably there's no light except.
I can
Yeah, you don't have dark vision.
try to shine
There's
light
no-
in as
there's
close
no
as
light.
possible.
Oh.
Okay. So all right.
I'll try to. I'll take some light.
Can I have that? Can I have that light?
Yeah, I'll toss a rock to him.
All right. Yeah. You can
Same
just
rock.
make a you can cast light on a rock and you can throw it.
Yeah.
Just make a
I'll try to get it through the door.
okay. Just make a dexterity or sort of strength check for me. Like just
A straight, just
Dex
straight
is-
strength.
Yeah. Dex
Yeah.
is strength.
yeah. I would say dex. Make a dex check plus your modifier, plus your proficiency modifier. That's it.
Proficient.
Ooh.
Awesome.
21.
21. All right, so you throw it, and,
That's plus 4.
it's just right there in your hand. Carrick, and you understand you have a sort of glowing beacon of light as you sort of drop down inside the hall.
I become very proficient in throwing rocks with light on it.
We have done that a lot.
Yes.
Do you see any switches on that side? Is there anything that you could see to turn this mechanism off?
Do I?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, it's right here. Light switch.
Oh yeah, it's right back by the door we came in.
This big lever? Wrong lever!
We all fireball on all of us.
Yeah, a 14.
You don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Well, I'm gonna fly Major Chad across to see if like the
How big was that pad? Yeah, you
So
all-
what I would say is the you talking about where the runes are? Yeah, so the runes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this real quick. The runes extend sort of across the floor, kind of between. Basically, they start where you are right now, Wilfred. They sort of extend to the sort of to the
Up to the door,
yeah, up to the door.
25 feet.
I
roughly.
think I can jump there.
You might be able to.
long jump is
Just your strength.
Is it just, is it
Something-
not strength modifier?
it's something different. I think it's just your strength score.
Oh gosh. Yeah, then I can't jump that.
Okay. Those are the runes?
Yeah, so I'm trying to make the runes. It's not like it's not
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, it's not exactly like this, but they're built like that. They don't look like this. That I couldn't find runes. Just
Yeah,
it's
up
just-
to your
Yeah.
strength score. I can jump 14 feet of it.
Sheesh.
so sort of that area right there.
Wait, I do have this broom we could fly people back and forth across.
I mean, we can try.
I think we need to try.
I can fly across.
But it's the whole thing, like I can't carry somebody else, right? So then we have the whole like, do we leave the sheep on this side and take the lamb and the cabbage?
There's no sheep and cabbage here. It's just we go across.
Well, let's see if that could work. Like,
Can I go? Can I or Ugarth be the like back and forth since we're like halflings?
I mean, I could toss you.
It's up to you.
or how about just
Nobody
One,
tossed us.
how about just
Let
one
people
person
toss that
ride the
way.
broom and then carries everybody?
Actually, I believe it follows commands.
Your broom follows commands.
I believe I can tell it to go with the.
Oh, wow.
Me.
That's sentient broom.
Yeah, I have to pay it living wages.
Ooh,
Mm.
but what is that though?
I don't know. They don't eat much.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could send the broom to travel alone to a destination with 1 mile of you.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
If you name the location familiar and have the command word,
I'm sure you're familiar with this location.
the broom comes back to you when you speak another.
Oh, nice.
Provided it's still within a mile.
No, well, we can get all across then.
Yeah, all
right,
8 of us.
well-
1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of us.
We'll figure out how it works. I'll fly across and then see if I get to figure out how to get it to go back on its own.
All right.
With the broom.
So make an animal handling check.
Animal handling check.
Yeah,
broom.
it's gonna be an animal.
Now, we said it was sentient. Sentient.
Ah,
I don't get anything
It does what
special.
you're
I
saying.
don't get anything special because I'm used to it. Do I? Oh gosh.
I don't know.
I get a +2 with that. That's a 6.
A 6. All right. It flies back and it just it clocks Wilfred as it tries to get allow Wilfred onto it.
I'll have to cast Speak with Animal next. That's okay.
Is it an animal?
It's just sweeping out the trash. That's okay.
Can I sweep away these runes?
I'll try and grab it.
All right. Make a dexterity check or dexterity saving throw. Let's say.
That's a 12.
12. So you try and grab it and sort of it keeps on spinning as Wilfred tries to get on it.
That's the cape in Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Can I make an attempt to go across?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, obviously, your thing did tell it to come pick you up and bring it across. He just didn't do it particularly well. But yeah,
Go there.
after a minute, yeah, you can not like a full minute, but like after a little while, you can ride the broom across.
Oh,
So we all managed to make it across
Yes.
more or less in one piece.
Yes.
love you.
How are you guys getting through this wall?
Oh no.
No idea.
He's making
All right, I'm just moving Wilfred.
Well, y'all are all trapped in the fire. Watch out.
it. Oh, God.
Yeah, I can't
Copy,
move through either.
paste, copy, paste, copy, paste.
See?
You guys, can you guys refresh? I think
Yeah.
that it's not
You
moving
broke
on.
it.
Can't move through the wall.
Body, you want the 21.
Okay.
Popular thinks
99.
1999.
You're only 22 years old.
Yeah. Looks like that.
We'll talk about things like that. 99. That's only 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's only 10 years ago.
11 years ago.
Think about time. Always marches on.
You know, somebody should talk to you about that.
Help to slow down every now and then.
There you go. That's better.
Oh,
Some people are moving through.
Aurelia.
Oh no, she doesn't know the command word stop. Although I don't have to attune to it, so I assume
No.
anyone that knows it can control it.
Mhm.
Pretty easily.
Um,
Oh no, I did attune. I did. No, I didn't. Never mind.
but you probably did. Sometimes you have to like
I
spend an hour to like understand it.
I have it equipped. I don't have it attuned.
Okay. All right. So you guys are at basically the beginning of a long tunnel that's sort of you're relatively similar to the one that the cobras were sort of at the end of. You see a door at the end.
Another one.
We'll check and see if it is traphead.
All right, make a investigation check. Check for
Can I
traps.
check the walls?
Who is Jolly Dragon for?
Oh, that is me. All I had was a white box before, so I refreshed again.
Okay,
23.
23. All right, this is not trapped. This door is not trapped.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
I will attempt to open it
All right,
or
sounds good.
unlock it. It is- It's dexterity because it's a rogue. Because it's a rogue, sleight of hand
Right,
plus proficiency on top of that.
right.
Okay.
All modifiers.
I think they may get double proficiency.
I mean, it kind of is because I'm proficient in sleight of hand and I'm
Yeah, okay.
proficient in, yeah,
Mm.
which is good because that wasn't a great roll. Only 17.
With 17. Trick it, twist it. You feel like you're about to break in. You're able to open the tumblers and the door swings open. As you sort of go
I
up.
didn't immediately open it like all the way, but I'll open it
Okay,
very slowly and carefully,
okay.
trying not to draw any attention as I
Right,
peer
so you
inside.
slowly open the door, and as you peer inside, all you see is basically a red rug, and the rest of the floor is sort of wooden. And there is so there's sort of a chalice sort of hovering in the middle of the room, sort of filled with emeralds.
Mhm.
Already seen that there was some fake gems and some monsters, so I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything that looks
Monstery.
suspicious or like it's going to attack me.
All right, make a perception check.
Chalice of emeralds?
Yeah.
Drink the chalice.
Now,
Oh,
all right, that's a 25.
25. All right.
See,
So as you look around, what you see is a
Can you pan me up a little bit?
probably, yeah.
and
And Brad.
Hey, there we go.
hey,
Um,
oh,
Let's go.
hey.
Okay, so as you sort of peer in, you see nothing. Nothing really all that sort of
I think the
suspicious.
20s.
Yes,
See what the numbers.
in the trash.
There are a finite number of natural things in the world.
Whereabouts is the chalice?
Hopefully there is.
Hell no, there's not.
One
Could
day,
you just like pan me up so I can see all
yeah,
the
we
way top of the
no,
room?
we roll one
Yeah.
day.
One day.
You can't prove that. I want to see the proof for that.
All the atoms in the universe. There's a finite
There
number
we
of
go.
atoms in the universe.
All right. So the chalice is
Maybe
right
both.
about here.
Only ones or something.
Do I see any kind of writing?
Make
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And this is an accurate arrangement of where the rug is.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not sure whether the game is to stay on the rug or to stay off of the rug. Do I see any kind of writing?
Make a perception check.
Or even back in the hallway or the door, any kind of writing anywhere.
Okay.
Probably not. That's only 13.
13. Nope, you don't see any writing.
What do you see in there, Gareth? We'll come up behind him,
Garth.
coming up behind him.
Earth, yeah, but yeah.
Oh, Ugarth, that's right.
Well, we've got what looks like a big old chalice full of some of these jewels we need, but you know, I'm kind of skeptical because that whole pile in the other room was fake. And there's this huge long rug that's kind of winding and leading up to it. And it seems like the natural thing to do would be to follow the rug all the way to the chalice. But I don't know. That seems, I feel like
What if
either
we-
if I step off of the rug, something's going to happen, or if I step on the rug, something's going to happen. But I don't know which one it is.
Maybe the
Like the opposite of the floor is lava. You have to stay on the floor.
they on the floor, can't go off of it. I mean, we did fly in our way in here, so
Can we just fly in and take it?
um
Well, that's,
Right.
you know, that's not a bad idea.
Would I know if that's a bad idea?
Make a
that was
intelligence check.
good or bad.
Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana, yeah. Arcana check.
Right.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's a 2.
A 2. You don't know?
It's a great idea, guys. Let's do it.
So are you're saying he's saying the gems here?
I think that's how you said the
How,
word.
how high is the ceiling?
Yeah, the gem is sorry, I need to put my little thing. The gem is right here. The gem's right there.
At the end of the rug.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is very high. It's
Very
sort of
high.
like domed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did you see if there's any markings on the rug there, Ugarth? I'll look down at the
No,
rug.
not that I see.
Make a perception check.
Rug.
Nope. That's whatever. It's not below an 8.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 7.
I mean, I could, if we're wondering about staying on the rug or on the floor, I mean, I can just walk up the wall too.
I mean, Demon Chad can fly in and grab it
Yeah, there's that.
if nobody wants to put their own lives at risk.
I'll put my life at the risk.
You probably got the broom anyways, right?
That was one of the first ones across.
I was different.
I'm still
Here, hop
skeptical
on.
that that chalice is even real. But I guess only one way to find out.
I mean, what do we need? Cherry, blueberries, and limes? I don't see any of those here.
And
right?
we got some cherries, I think.
There's
You said
And this will be limes here.
You said
So the blueberries are in the
So
center
that's
room.
emeralds.
Maybe. Well,
Um,
who's gonna try flying?
Demon Chad will go. He's gonna step on the rug first.
Okay. You step
He's
on the
gonna
rug.
try that route. So he's gonna try stepping on the rug and walking.
All right, so he steps on the rug and walks. Nothing appears to happen.
He's
Heavy shag.
he's gonna step off the rug.
All right, so he steps off the rug. Can I have a dexterity saving throw for Demon Shed?
Is it a magic thing?
Well, no, it is not.
He's immune to all magic. though.
Oh, he
Well,
gets
yeah,
immune to
it's-
all the-
I'll say it's not, but yeah.
It's a bottomless pit, isn't it? The whole floor is fake.
Well, then he can fly.
Mhm.
Is it a magical effect?
Yes, there's magical effect. No, no, it's not. It's not a magical effect.
Okay, because he has advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. That's why. I was-
this
yeah.
isn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. This
Okay.
isn't what.
Dexterity, you said.
Yep.
That is a 12.
A 12, so that's a failure. So Demon Chad takes 15 points of fire damage, which he's immune to.
No, he doesn't. Yep, he doesn't take any damage.
All right.
Well,
so,
guys,
so he sort of breaks
it
through the
literally-
floor, and it's just this. So he sort of drops into this like roaring inferno, this like it's like sweltering sort of furnace, and then sort of underneath the tile he broke through is.
Well, looks like the trap is definitely the floor.
It's always close. The carpet was almost
floor is
lava.
lava.
The floor is literally lava. The carpet is not part of the floor, though. So, well, I mean, we can walk on the carpet. It seems like. Do we want to go us, or do we just want
I mean, we just have to go pick up that cup, right? I picked up cups.
or do you want Demon Chat to just continue? We can all go. It seems like
I'll
but
go.
he can go too.
Cleric is going.
He'll lead the way on the
Don't
just to be a couple of steps in front, just in case.
I didn't want to go that direction. Wait,
You've been trapped.
You're in the nowhere. land.
I'm in there we go. I thought I went through the door.
Let's send our cleric in alone. And
Yeah.
and place the light.
Eric will put his hand up as Will's about to go through and say, "Hey, we'll be in a lot more trouble if something happens to you. I'd be happy to go instead."
Well, no one's going, so I decided.
All right, so you're,
Well,
you're
okay.
that's where you are. All right, you're fine, Wilfred. You keep walking. You gingerly put your
Yeah.
your feet walking. Doesn't seem to be any issue.
Yeah, so far I'm fine.
Carpet, high shag.
Now I go up this way a little bit.
All right, you continue walking. Doesn't seem to be a major issue.
Cool.
All right, you keep going.
Yeah.
You can get rolled up.
Seem fine.
Hey
Seems
guys,
fine.
I'm everything's fine right now.
Somebody get the broom ready.
Um. Yeah, I'll take a moment when I'm like right here in the middle of the room, and I'll just
Uh-huh.
take a look around.
Okay.
See if anything
Make a
new-
perception check.
Yeah. 14.
14. You look up. You don't wait. There's a little shuffle of something up in the way up in the dark, but it's beyond the realm of your light. You can't really see.
How far is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? And light is
20, right?
30 and 30. No, 20 and 20. 10, 15, 20. So I don't have but that cool. Not I would assume it's bats because I've had similar situations before.
Okay.
And I'll just give a big thumbs up to the guys behind me.
All right.
But I'm no. So I'll give a look up or a acknowledge that there's something above, but that's about it.
Okay. All right. So you keep
Hurry
going.
up!
Yep.
Keep going. Yep. You continue to walk on the carpet. It seems to be fine. Keep going. Turn the corner. You're fine.
Grab the gyms! Grab the gyms!
Turn the corner again.
Just give me a moment. Yep.
All right, and so you turn this last corner. Now you're on sort of this last bit of carpet. You reach out, you grab the chalice, and look at it. It's real. You grab it, and then,
I would assume I would be ready for something if it's like
You wouldn't know.
I would assume I would be ready, but
You didn't say you
so
were ready.
so
you
that
just said I
is-
reached out and grabbed it. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So you come up to the chalice.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I would look around the base and I would have looked around the base and inspected.
Okay. So look around the base. You know, it appears to be sort of just on a sort of simple stand.
Simple stand.
Simple stand.
Mhm.
Oh. 5, 10. About 15 feet across that way.
Standing one jump shorter.
Yeah, it's 7 feet from me. 5, 10, 14. Strength is 14. I'm trying to see if I can wage a jump here
All right.
if I need to.
We got this broom here.
This is
Then I will reach out and run. Grab and
All right,
run.
so reach out and grab it. You pull it off the stand. You mean to hear this sound going really loudly, and then all of a sudden you hear the sound of bowstrings twanging, and does a 13, a 16, or a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay. All right. So so 3 arrows come flying out of the gloom at you. You only take 3 points of piercing damage once. So it glances off your shoulder. Can I have everyone roll initiative, please?
initiative.
I'm re-rolling my 1.
Why did I forget how my
All right.
initiative 12? Oh no, Brian.
25 to 20?
Hit twice.
25 to 20? 20 to 15?
Nope.
18 for Ugarth.
All right.
Ooh.
15 to 10?
13.
13. Okay. What's your plus,
And-
Wilfred?
1.
Okay.
And 12 for girthing as well.
And then Angvor, you have a higher dexterity bonus than your
That's
thing.
cool.
Right? You have,
I do, yes.
Yeah.
oh, there you go. Oh, all right.
10 for Carrick.
10 for Carrick. And that is everybody, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In chat.
All right. So up first are the constructs. So you see this you hear these sort of these creaking of sort of gears creaking. You're the one who can see them, Wilfred. And you see these sort of like these like how do I describe them? They're like here, I'll put one on the screen, even though they are about 80 feet up. So they are a ways away, but you see them begin to shuffle.
Would I be able to start moving on when I grabbed it?
So that was just a surprise round, and now we're
Okay.
in sort of initiative order. Yeah.
All right.
I can't be surprised.
So here they're sort of over in this direction, but they're about 70 feet up.
Yeah.
Does that appear? Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to take another 4 shots at you. That is a 17 to hit,
That hits.
a 10 to hit,
Misses.
11 to hit, and then a natural 1. Right,
Misses.
so only one hit.
So the 17 hits.
Right. And that is 8 3 points of piercing damage to you again.
Cool.
As you begin to shuffle around, and you see like other sorts of constructs in there. These sort of look like boxes almost with wings and bows. You see other ones around there as well. But that ends their turn. It's now Morgana's turn. Morgana doesn't know what's going on. It's Ugarth's turn. What does Ugarth want to do?
We'll look up, and if he can see any of them clearly enough, he will fire.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can tackle. But
Can I
they
use
are
a bonus action to kind of hide behind the doorway first?
yes. However, they are outside of his short bow range.
Of the normal range.
Normal range. Yeah.
Okay, so I would.
You're rolling with disadvantage.
Does being hidden give me advantage,
I don't know.
or does it just give me sneak
Advan-
attack?
Hitting gives you advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it gives you advantage. All right. So make a stealth check.
So it would just be a regular roll
Mhm.
if I am.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Just regular old.
Well, you make a stealth check to see if you're hidden or not.
Is this stony terrain?
It is not. No.
Okay, then that is a 14.
14. All right. Roll with disadvantage.
Roll at disadvantage. Oh man, that was a natural 20 and a 10.
10 plus
10 plus 7, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. That's 1d6 plus 4. 6 points of damage.
All right. So so you sort of pull out your short bow. You sort of lean. You sort of peer at the one up there that just shot Wilfred. And you sort of fire. You sort of fire and sure shoot. Sort of strikes one this sort of like this weird from mechanical creature and sort of glances off of it and spins off into the gloom beyond. Is that all you're doing, Ugarth?
I'll just kind of get back out of the way of the doorway in case
Alright.
someone else wants to come through.
All right. Now it is Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
Do I think I can make this jump?
How far can you jump?
Well, if I make a running jump, I can do, I think my strength check, which is 14. So I can jump 14 feet.
Standing long jump.
It's when I'm running.
You can certainly try. You can certainly try.
Normally running, I think, means 10-foot movement.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's
I know.
got
5,
space back there.
10. I come up to this corner.
All right.
That's 15.
All right.
And then I turn around and run and try the jump.
All right. Make
I'm
an athletics.
trying.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice. There you go.
I do not. That's only if I'm being grappled.
Little.
So I'll do an acrobatics. I'll try the
Nice.
18.
Nice.
18. So you run. You sort of run. You sort of run, leap, land on the carpet, and sort of like do like a little barrel roll and sort of stand up. We'll say that was your action, and so you still have your movement left if you want.
We use some of it.
You didn't have to
That
use
was
it.
about 45 feet of movement.
Right.
You
So,
ran through
oh,
30.
Yeah, I counted the back and forward.
So you're stuck there.
so like
Yeah, I counted going back as 15 and then 30 coming down.
30, and then the leap. Okay.
Because it still counts as your movement with the jump.
Yeah. I'll say.
So you
Yeah. Okay.
make it
I'll-
5 feet over the chasm and drop.
So that's like that's all he can do basically.
Okay. All right.
As 45 feet and I have 15 extra feet.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. 15 extra feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I'm doing if you allow me to.
Yeah. I'm
like,
allowing you to. Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10. There.
Okay.
I get there.
All right. Danevor, is now your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get there.
Kind of peeking 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mhm.
Hear the ruckus in there.
Mhm.
Look around, see Wilfred jumping, finishing his jump.
Right.
You come in or what?
What do you think I'm doing?
And I'll kind of head back this way, just hoping, because I mean, I didn't really look up. I just heard commotion. And I was like, oh, he's here.
All
With
right.
two arrows sticking out of me.
Why didn't you jump on the way there?
All right. Your thing is your turn though.
I don't think I can see those guys.
All the way.
Yeah,
Nobody's explicitly called them out. You just
No.
like pointed up some bats.
Yeah,
But,
but
and that was before they
so-
shot.
Yeah,
Ugarth
so
fired
I'm
at
not-
something as well.
Yeah, Ugarth did fire.
Yeah, I guess
my
that's-
light doesn't reach up. It only reaches up 40
Yeah,
feet.
I have
He's a sneaky rogue. He just
I
likes
have
to see
60 foot of
things.
dark vision, so I could.
They're like 80 feet up.
Yeah, if they're way up, I can't see them. I don't think. And I have no way to get to them, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sit there.
Okay.
Yep.
Carrick.
Seeing and hearing the evident commotion, I'll step up and just kind of peek in the doorway.
You can't.
How far does this? What's that?
Okay. So you can see the light, which is where you said. How far is light extend? 30 feet.
I thought
40
I had
feet.
the light.
What?
I thought I had the light.
But it's 2020.
Yeah, it's 2020, and
Well, I guess, yeah, I guess you would have.
Times.
I would have grabbed it. Or
You can cantrip.
Okay, that's fair enough.
it's a cantrip.
So
So
it would drop it on the one and
Right.
put it on.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I. That's kind of what I assumed. Was that.
It's not concentration, but you can only have one
One
object.
object.
at a time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's what I kind
Um,
of assumed was that you cast on something else, Wilfred, when you went in.
Yeah, or I just grabbed the rock.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the rock, but either way, you can't see anything. Carrick.
It's coming from the darkness.
Then yeah, I'll just kind of stand.
All right. It's Aurelia's turn. Aurelia is going to move. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Those are the.
Duplicated them.
So that she'll move up to there and look in as well, not knowing what's going on. Tim. Yeah, she is. But yes, plus action. All right. Now it is back to their turn. So they are going to fly down 30 feet. Which, let's see. So you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. You are barely within range of the ones that fly down. So that will be 4 more attacks at you. That is a 6, a 10, a 15, and a 14.
Miss.
All right, so you see arrows sort of flying, and sort of spinning around. None of them hit you. It's now Morgana's turn. Morgana is going to now get more concerned, seeing everyone. Before there wasn't really much going on. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Morgana.
But she can't go all the way up there and attack. So that's where she stops. Now it's Ugarth's turn. What is Ugarth doing?
Peek back inside, see that Wilfred is appears to have leapt the gap
Mhm.
and is almost here. So I will just stand right by the doorway and ready in action to close the door as soon as he gets inside.
Sounds good. All right, we're back to Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
Cool. I am just running.
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I can get there at 35.
All right, do it.
Come on. I'm trying to get through the door, guys.
Oh, I'll help you. Okay, all right. You got through, right?
You got to action to dash.
All right.
I
So
did.
you dive in. Ugarth closes the door. We are not out of initiative order.
Whew, that was lively.
Did you get the gems?
I hold out the chalice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Amber-
ability on that jump.
I hope not. I was.
Yeah. So you look around and there are a couple less emeralds in there, but there's still probably 5 or so emeralds in there.
So we've got
We have enough here. It looks like at least
2 of the puzzles.
the
Well, let's head back to the front of the cave. See where we can find the
blue.
blue gem.
And if Cyrus was here, he could give us good berries. I imagine those
Where's
blue.
where's Nurgle? Is he
Nurgle's
still-
in the hallway with you guys.
Yeah, he's back here.
Yeah.
I ain't giving him the broom. No.
He can fly.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
him.
Gotcha.
So let's head back to the lobby.
All right.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's
We'll
all
fly
go to
across with the
lobby.
broomstick again.
Okay.
Yep.
Get
Get
back
that.
to the front.
For the last puzzle, the sapphire has been put into our hearts.
But we don't have another door except for the one that needs.
It's all in our hearts.
We have to sacrifice Aurelia.
Oh, okay.
We're Nurgle.
Okay.
We need something blue.
Wilford, your eyes are blue.
Why, thank you.
That's
Aurelia's
beautiful.
blue. I assume
Yep.
we reverse fly over.
Yep, we have to
Yep.
actually backwards
Beep.
fly.
Beep, beep, beep. I don't think there's any other doors that
Wait,
we saw.
Just the middle one that needed to.
Where's Gerson?
I moved
wow.
your thing.
I know, my screen didn't center. That's kind of weird.
Let me take a
We
look
like
at
that.
it.
Oh wait, no, I moved somebody else.
Like this is gonna be like the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, where the last challenge doesn't present itself until you've completed all the other ones.
Oh, good.
The last blueberry is
The-
the friends we made along.
The last challenge is we must kill
Each.
someone of our party.
All right. So you guys, let's just make sure that the dungeon fog works. So you guys are getting pulled over, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yes.
getting pulled over.
Yeah. So
Last
challenge.
as you guys fly back over these runic plates, and you guys sort of arrive sort of at your destination. Where is Ugarth? Is that last door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Oh.
everyone else is
Yeah.
there.
The last challenge.
Yeah.
is
We're saying
back
for.
to,
We're saying for.
You just need to.
I don't know.
You just need to sacrifice a deep.
Yeah.
that's all.
Oh, there I am.
Okay.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
you do know the best lock is one that doesn't even have a keyhole.
So
All right.
we're
So
What you
we're
guys
on the
doing?
edge of the.
This-
So
Um,
there's the only other door is that middle door, and that's the door that had the symbols and everything on it, right?
Yep. Yep.
The runes, and we're like on the edge of the cliff, or how
How does this-
somebody went through that door.
Didn't we already go? We already went into there, didn't we, last time?
You
Yeah,
did.
that had the riddle.
So as you open the door, and you sort of go in, the floor has sort of been moved apart, and then there's a sort of a thin boardwalk around the edges, but in the middle is sort of dark, murky water.
Watch out, the floor is water.
So it's different. Oh,
What are you doing, Ugarth? Why are you going in there? We're already in there.
so isn't
Yeah,
this where we need to
Bruce
go to?
Kane.
Isn't this where we need to go to give the fruit?
But we don't have all three yet.
Well, I mean, where else are we supposed to go?
Like, this is the third room, technically.
Yeah, I mean it looks different in there now.
All right, so you guys go in there. Have everyone, yeah. So as you guys go in there, what are you guys doing? What's the marching order? What are you guys doing? Let's go in there.
Well, I'll grab a emerald, stick in my pocket, and I guess pass the others out to.
Everybody grab one of the I don't know how many of the rubies we found, but we should all it sounds like a good idea to all carry one each just in case.
All right. Okay, so you guys are each carrying. And
Sure.
so what are you guys doing? You guys are spreading
How
out
big is
the-
the boardwalk? How is it? Is the big boardwalk big enough for like one person? Like,
It's about 5 feet wide.
okay.
Well, obviously, last time the colored floor was the correct way to go. So I think on this side we need to go through the water, not on
This
the floor.
muddy, murky water.
Oh, it's water now.
It's murky.
I'll sense and see if there's anything in the water.
That or we have to drink it all.
So as you reach out into the water, you feel this dark, sort of deep, ancestral sort of thing
You have to innate
back to you. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's innate swimming speed and What is the list of things again?
Let me get there. Telepathically communicate with any aberration, beast, elemental, or monstrosity that has an innate
Yep,
swimming
yep.
speed while it is within 120 feet of you.
Yeah.
You can
It's-
either-
it's- as you reach out with your mind, you sort of feel this deep, sort of ancestral, sort of aberrant, almost chthonic force in the middle of this pool, sort of swirling down there.
Who are you telepathically? What?
And what how can they respond?
It's so the creature can understand you and can telepathically respond. So they can respond telepathically.
All right. He says,
You know, they're
I
competent.
am the guardian.
Guardian of what?
The last piece for the puzzle, the last challenge.
I see. We have found the other two pieces. What will let us pass?
You are not to pass.
How shall we complete the puzzle?
I am guarding the last piece of the puzzle. You must take it from me.
I'm gonna communicate this with the rest of the party because I've been floating. I was planning to like float over the water just a little bit.
Okay.
I'll come back in and yeah, it sounds like there's a very, very large force. I am unsure as to what it is within these waters. It is guarding this last piece of the puzzle. We must take it from him, he said.
That's not too hard,
As
right?
in kill him and take it, or just make fine take it?
I'm not sure. That is one way to take it.
I guess that's true.
He said he will not let us pass.
Well, we can see about that.
That's what I thought. So it does look like there is the door on the other side. We can still see it. Is that still like above?
Yes, there's still 3 doors. They're accessible from the boardwalk because it sort of runs the perimeter of the room.
So
They
the
still have-
boardwalk is the whole perimeter.
Yep. And they each have a picture of sort of a different aberration of some kind at each of the doorways.
Hmm.
What aberrations do they look like? Is one of them a snake?
No, none of them are snakes.
Okay.
One of them is sort of a creature with sort of a face. It has eyes, but then it's also covered in eyes all over. It has these sort of tentacles for hair. There are eyes in the stalks. One of them is just an eye, central with tentacles sort of extending from the central eye. And the other one is sort of a head like the first one that has no eyes, and the eyes are at the end of the stalks.
Eyeless one.
They all like eyes here.
Y'all see an eye. Well, it seems like we must take on this guardian.
I mean,
You think-
will he come out here?
It does not seem likely. He seems to
Can
be.
you command them to?
I cannot command something of this power.
How high is the ceiling in this room?
I'm not very high, maybe like 15, 20 feet high.
Does the ceiling, the walls and ceiling appear to be slick from moisture from the water?
They do.
Shoot.
Well, I can go down there and look at him.
I can do.
Pop my cloak up on my manta ray cloak.
All right.
That's an action. It's a whole action to do that.
After getting the penguin, I can hold my breath for like an extra like 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
But not right now. Right?
Right, so
I can
you
hold my breath for an extra 3 minutes. I've been practicing.
All right, so you pull up the cloak, and that's your action.
Yeah.
All right.
I will accompany him because I can
Right.
also breathe underwater.
All right. So you
Let's
both
go.
go, and you sort of dive into the water. And so one
We would like to come and meet you.
Let's see what you look like.
and
Everyone else will be like, well, like bubbles will come out.
Do you need some light?
that
Fireball will
is-
not work out.
So in the dark, deep
Yeah, well,
mist of this, you
magic.
see this sort of this giant, sort of squid-like tentacle creature with this massive beak, and it's sort of cradling sort of this like
Water.
You can have fire underwater.
it's sort of cradling this sort of this altar or sort of this like treasure chest, which you see make a perception check, Angvor and Girthing.
That's my favorite. A 10.
12.
12. All right. Well, he's cradling a treasure chest of some kind. You're not sure what's in it.
Look, there it is. Is he coming closer, or did you say he's just staying there?
So right now he's sort of, so when you jump in and you look, you see sort of this giant sort of squid-like creature sort of sitting there, holding on to this treasure chest, and then he sort of looks at you. And I need everyone to roll initiative again.
Can I talk to him before this?
Yeah.
About
yeah, you can.
can I mention something telepathically before? I mean, we'll do this if we need to, but
We just
I
have to
am
see.
here and I know aquatic creatures of power. I am in tune with the ancestral plane of water. If you know Benthus,
Yeah, that's dude's a jerk.
telepathically, obviously,
Telepathically. All right.
you
So-
can.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
rolling
So he sort
brothers.
of looks at you and he says, Benthus, that is a name I know. But still, I've been tasked by one greater than Benthus to defend this challenge.
Wonderful.
I understand your task at hand, and you must then know what we must do.
All right. Now let's roll initiative.
Yep. We can do it respectfully.
Does breathe underwater mean you can talk underwater?
I don't think so, but I'm telepathic.
I could try, I guess. It'd
You
be
can-
like muddled.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like
Presumably, presumably
Well, actually,
if you're
you wouldn't be
breathing
breathing
underwater, then your
air.
lungs would be filling with water. You'd just be breathing it in.
yeah, it would be the same thing. It'd just be like a
really, really hard to
The
talk.
only reason you normally can't talk underwater is because there's air in your lungs and you're surrounded by water.
I believe how it
Yeah,
has
you
been
can't
done.
do like that blah
by
blah blah blah
Critical
blah.
Role.
And
But I
Yeah.
believe that it has been done. How it's been in Critical Role is that they allow,
you lose like the breath of air.
Yeah.
right, yeah, they can speak
Gotta be
underwater.
breathing.
So,
But
okay,
it could be like, yeah, like
25,
I get
20?
my constitution level of like round.
Nope. 20.
It probably
All right,
sounds
20?
different.
all right,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
20 to 15.
17
19.
for both of us.
So 19 Girthing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Nuke.
and
we
then
didn't tell you.
for Ugarth and for Kiark is a 17,
Correct.
and Ugarth is a +4, so he goes first.
Yep.
All right, and
I
then
did it.
15 to 10.
Deep enough.
13.
13. Okay, and that is everybody, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So up first is Morgana, and she just watched you guys jump in, so she doesn't know anything's going on. So she's not gonna do anything. Wilfred, is your turn then.
I don't see anything, right? It's definitely more than 40 feet away from me.
Yep, definitely more than 40 feet away from you. You don't really see anything. Yeah.
Yeah. You said there was a boardwalk that went all the way around?
Yep. Yep. So the 5 feet of the entire perimeter is dry land, basically.
Can I get out on like the boardwalk
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
and just get like right there or something?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll
Like
work. Yeah.
corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get you run out to the boardwalk. You sort of see the vague sort of dark shape of Girthing and Angvor down there.
And that's it.
Yep. All right. Now it is Girthing's turn. Girthing, what are you doing?
This guy looks really big, right?
Yeah.
Or
really,
if I
really
can see him.
big. Yeah, he's
Okay,
big.
so not like grappling ability.
Maybe one of his tentacles
Yeah.
and swing him around like
Swinging around like Hercules. Well, I guess try to go take them down. And I got 60 foot of movement with this cloak, is what it says.
Okay.
Nice.
For swimming speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And if I have to go deeper, so I'll spend
Yeah,
the
you,
movement.
you,
to
you
try
do have to
get-
go
yeah,
deeper. I'll say probably 20 feet down, 20, 25 feet down.
so- Okay,
Where are y'all going?
so that would be like 30 feet over and 20 down.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I think I could hit him. Yeah, I should be able to reach him.
Yeah, you can
'Cause
reach
I can
it.
make that. I can make that on the 2 angles of my triangle. So
Yeah.
and then I'll just let them know we mean business and
Alright.
Open.
bonus action rage because I feel like this could go really poorly, and then smack him. Oh, that was a reckless attack that I made without thinking. So 14 to hit,
14 misses.
and second one 8 plus 5 is a lot more than that. It's like 23.
23 hits. Yeah.
All right. Right. 16 points of slashing. I'm using my
Okay.
blade.
Okay.
Magical.
Not magical.
Yes. Yeah. My blade with
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Hmm.
You sort of
Good.
slash into him. Doesn't seem to do much.
All righty. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Then it is Angvor's turn.
Ingvar is going to.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I wrong initiative order. Then it's Ugarth's turn. Ugarth.
There we go.
Add 'em up.
Step inside. And I'll step over to this side.
Hmm.
Can I see anything under the water from here? Can
Make a perception check.
No, but it'll look really dope once we get these Eldritch Blasts off.
Yeah.
23?
All right, you can see as you sort of peer down into the gloom and sort of look down, you can see a giant black shape that so you just sort of you're able to see sort of Gerthing sort of swim off towards this giant black shape, and you sort of see these tentacles sort of arcing around. You're gonna have to make attacks with disadvantage. You're gonna shoot at him, but
Can I tell roughly how far under it is?
he's about 25 to 30 feet down.
Isn't there like a rule that like past a certain distance melee
Yeah,
or
it
range
just
attack
fails.
automatically fail underwater?
Let me see.
It's like a bolt.
I've heard of that before, but I don't know if that's
It makes.
or an optional brew.
All right,
You
so yeah,
can, like-
a ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Within normal range, the attack roll is disadvantage.
Gotcha.
When you're underwater, yeah.
So it is within my normal range, but it appears to be maybe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Remember,
30,
it's not perfect
35,
action.
40. Yeah, it seems to be within your normal range.
That, I guess it's a disadvantage.
Hmm.
Too far away, it'll ricochet.
I'm just gonna just have my dagger of venom and my fang dagger ready, and I'll use my action to coat the dagger of venom in venom,
Okay, sounds good.
and then I've got like what, maybe that much more movement. I'll use bonus action to move. No, I'll just stay. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Carrick, it's now your turn.
Is there light in there?
I have light in my thing, yeah.
Now I was gonna say unless you have brought light, there is no light.
I
One
haven't
for you-
tossed in the
you-
water yet.
Say again.
'cause I just have light with me. It's not in the water or anything.
It's not what?
It is not, it's just 40 feet from me. I'm holding the light.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just kind of step inside and can I see what's in there? No, yeah, because that's the dark vision. So I can't see anything. I will wait.
All right. Ingvard, it's now your turn then.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So you're about 25 to 30 feet up, sort of, probably
Yeah.
more like 25 feet above it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hex on it,
All right.
and I am going to hit it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Sounds good.
Natural 20,
Boom, boom.
Oh,
and then a 19 for the second one.
Both hit.
Right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I rolled 2 dice for my natural 20 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled 2 damage.
Nice. Double.
You
or-
want-
or no, that plus whatever your
Oh, and then I rolled a max damage on my not critical hit. So that's 12 damage plus. So that's 12 damage from the damage dice. Then there's 15 or 10, so 22 with the agonizing blast, and then I have to roll the hex on both of those. Oh, good. And so
Stat double.
no, but that's both hex. So that's 11.
Should be double for on the crit.
So you double dice.
So then that's
Yeah.
12 plus
11.
12 plus 5, 17
Yeah.
plus 12,
22.
17 plus 12,
17
plus
29.
plus
It's
10,
39.
39 damage.
All right. Dang.
Blow up.
He's dead.
Dang.
Yeah.
And he's slowed. He's only slowed 20 feet. I'm not going to move him,
Okay.
but and
so-
then that's my turn.
So you
Yep.
sort of swim down, sort of streak down, and you sort of see Girthing sort of swinging his glaive at this thing and sort of look, make eye contact, and you sort of send these eldritch blasts at him, and then you sort of like strike it, and you sort of lets go of Girthing and sort of glares at you. Now it is Nurgle's turn. Nurgle will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he
He's
is
pushing.
yeah. So
You're
he
in the
races
order.
by. He won't do anything this turn
Defeat to
either.
the bottom.
Now, Aurelia will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then she will cast Magic Missile at 3rd level at the creature once she sees it, because she's going to jump in and she's going to
I was
cast
going to
Magic
ask if
Missile.
she's swimming.
Yeah, so she just sort of dives in, sort of as a swan dive, sort of dives in. And then I believe that is 5 darts, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Not the
My
darkness.
plan is to get under it and shoot it up,
Push it
so
up.
everybody can see it.
I'm sure your blast let us see it. That's
Well, at least where it was
Or-
located
yeah.
last at the time of the blast.
Stay don't. Yeah.
Because heck doesn't illuminate it at all. She just rolled a bunch of ones. She rolled 5 damage.
She rolled. She rolled. Let's see. That's 7 plus 4. So I think she rolled 11 damage.
5D.
On 5d4s. Yeah. Plus 1.
Oh, D4. Never mind.
Oh, that's 20 max.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. 24 max.
24. No. 20. 25 max.
All right,
It's
five.
probably plus
It's
one.
5d4 plus 5.
All right. So she sort of swings forward. These magic missiles sort of arc forward. They sort of stream around Angor and Girthing, and they strike this creature and pummel it. Now it is the creature's turn. The creature,
And die.
Slowed 20 feet.
right?
I'm engaged, so.
That's really good.
So
Yeah.
it is going
That's
to.
on you.
You stay down there.
It's going to first. It's going to bite you, Girthing.
Yep, and because I was a dummy and I rolled 2 dice, it gets advantage.
That is
Okay.
a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right.
Yeah.
Taking no damage. Ooh, rested or something.
Mhm.
But then I got hit by a trap.
That's 25 points of damage, piercing damage to you,
Alright.
I think.
All right.
And then you are about 25-ish feet away, so it can't. It's going to swim up 10 feet. But you said slowed 20 feet, right?
It's 20 feet off its movement speed. So if it dashes, it can move like double.
Okay.
So if you have 30
so
feet of
it'll
movement,
move. It'll move.
20.
It's about
Yeah, it can
25
move
feet
20
down. So it will move up at you.
okay.
Let's see. It'll move up at you 30 feet. So it's sort of basically on the same level as you, but about 10
Yeah.
feet away.
Okay.
And then it will hit you with 2 tentacle attacks.
Can I swipe at it and it leaves?
Yep.
It has that much
absolutely.
movement already.
It does.
Yeah.
And
It
it was that like an action dash?
Oh.
Okay.
I took 20 feet off its movement speed and it was able to move 30 feet.
Okay.
So the first tentacle attack is a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And you're making your attack of opportunity, right, Girthing?
Yeah, I missed. I rolled like
Okay.
an 8.
Okay. That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Perfect. Okay.
And then another one that is only a 19 to hit.
Okay. And the damage is
That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
great. That's cool. I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
All right, sounds good. Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
So that is a natural 20.
Okay, so it saves half as
half
much
damage,
damage.
right?
Yeah, just let me roll the damage here. Give me I just have to figure out. I can't remember how much.
$2d10 fire damage.
That's extra.
That's
No, because of the level.
at the
Oh, and since you were hit with the tentacle attacks, can I have 2 strength saving throws, please?
So it takes 22 fire damage.
All right, halved because it's saved, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or is that halved? Okay.
11.
I did double bullets.
fire.
You said 2 strength checks.
Yeah, 2
Strength
strength
saving.
Strength saving throws, please.
So 14 and a 13.
Okay, so you are restrained now.
Okay,
Great.
good.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
You cannot.
Can't move, basically.
Okay, I'm looking at it real quick.
Wait, I'm sorry, you are grappled. You're not restrained. You were, let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not restrained. You're just grappled. I'm sorry. Because restrained means they they have attack advantage on the attacks, which yeah, that's not right. Okay, so you're
Gotcha.
grappled.
Okay.
All right. So that ends its turn.
Okay.
Wow.
So now it's Morgana's turn. She is going to go 5, 10, 15-ish. 5, 10, maybe 20, 20-ish. She's going to make a perception check to see if she can see you. Guys, nope, she can't. So she's going around there and she's going to peer into the dark. Doesn't know what's going on. That's going to end her turn. Wilfred, it's now your turn.
So I saw the Eldritch Blast.
Yes, yes.
Here goes. Can I take my light rock and throw it out as far as I can towards them?
Yep. Make a dexterity check and plus your proficiency modifier.
I'm gonna be able to break the crack. 17.
17. All right. So you throw your stone and it sort of lands out here.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
It says either way. I'm not
And I see Aimvor grappled and it looks like he's hurt.
Can you see me?
He threw it.
He threw a stone,
out there.
Like,
So you see it has his tentacles sort of wrapped around Avor's leg. He looks a little bit worse for wear than when he jumped into the water.
I look extremely bad right
hey,
now.
bro, I didn't know you had an ink attack. Oh, hey.
No, it just suddenly got warm. It suddenly got warm right here. I will cast Healing Word at 3rd level.
Right.
I want to roll physical dice.
Yeah.
3d4 plus 5.
3d4 plus 5. 60 healing damage. Wow.
He did roll.
8 plus 5 is
13.
13.
Ooh.
And then as my action, I will just Sacred Flame this guy.
All right.
So
Dexterity.
that's
saving
30
throw.
sacred. Yes.
That is a 16 to save.
That saves.
Okay. All right. And that ends your turn. Wilfred?
Yeah, and I'll walk along the plank a little bit.
Okay.
Nurgle is right there. No, I'll just stay right here.
All right. Sounds good. All right. That ends Wilfred's turn. Girthing is now your turn.
I will move into range, I guess.
Okay. So you will swim up
Yeah, imagine he's left,
30-ish
yeah.
feet. Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm supposed to use a trident on fish things. That's a fish weapon. I put my blade back and grab the trident.
Right.
And do I want to make it reckless? No, I'm just going to do normal attacks. That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
On the
Yep.
first. Nice. So that's 11 points of damage on the first one,
All right.
and the second one's an 8 or 11.
Something that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Doesn't hit, but you sort of swim forward and sort of stab it with your trident and sort of like this fish blood begins to sort of fill the water around you. That is your turn, Girthing.
That ends my turn.
All right.
It still has the
Definitely got
it still has the
something.
flag on it.
Now it is Ugarth's turn.
Everybody has a flag.
What is Ugarth doing?
Ugarth. Am I able to like move around this way, or because people are in the way, I can't?
You can probably move around some. Yeah.
Is it gonna just be like half
movement? Yeah,
move
half
pick-
movement.
move
Yeah.
back people? Yeah.
Because it's just halflings that get this.
On larger creatures, yeah.
Uh,
And it's only because I'm low distance, I believe.
15,
Maybe not.
30.
No, it's yeah, low distance halfling.
That's my movement. And then I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my bonus action dash.
He is
Uh,
definitely within range now. Of your short bow.
Okay.
Believe quarter staffs or
Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and fire. I'll try to fire.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take the disadvantage. I'll attempt to.
I am engaged with it,
Mhm.
but I Oh, that
That would give him sneak attack if he hit.
That's true.
And another natural 20 on a disadvantage. So 17, 24.
That hits.
1d6 plus 4 is 6 piercing damage.
You do get sneak attack.
Plus sneak attack damage.
That's not gonna matter.
Below it.
Does it seem to do any damage?
Yes, it hits and
No, I was wrong.
wait a second. What type of damage was it?
Just piercing damage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do any damage to it. It sort of strikes the creature. Doesn't
Cool.
really seem to get it sink in.
Cool. Well,
Save your arrows, you Garth.
Jump in with us.
All right.
And the magic
Now it is
weapon.
Carrick's turn. I mean, unless that was action, bonus action movement. Anything else Ugarth is going to do?
Nah.
My armor come off mid action.
let's see.
Armor.
Yeah. Wearing heavy armor is not great for being in water.
Nope. Or medium armor.
I don't have any. Well, that's right. I can. I forgot. Now that I can see the
Yeah,
Hoosie,
I feel you.
Mhm.
I feel like
No, his.
I will
That is-
use
yeah,
my
he does have a
Sword
fireball.
of Slash Sting
Oops, circle it now.
to fire a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I should try to make it sneeze.
3 of those.
Lightning bolt.
And it's just
Did I get all of you? Number one.
Well, lightning bolt. Lightning probably does double damage.
plus 3 to hit for each one.
Not Harry.
Okay, well, one of those probably hit.
Okay. What were they?
9, 10, and 19.
19 hits. The 9, 10 do not.
Oh man. Cool. 2d6. 2d6. Perfect. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Oh.
So he sort of scorches through, and they sort of like fade out in sort of the water, and even the one that manages to reach the creature doesn't do a lot of damage to it. As it sort of strikes the creature, sort of seems like maybe these scorching rays through the water, even it's not doing a lot of damage.
Well, I tried.
All right, Angvor, is now your turn.
When I was down there the first time, did I see how deep it goes? Like how much farther down can I see?
It probably goes about 50 to 60 feet down.
Mhm. Is there like a saving throw to get out of grapple, or is it
It's an action, or which would be a strength check.
Acrobatics or athletics.
So I'm going to cast Thunder Step.
Okay.
And it's going to let me get out of there. So
Okay.
that's nice. I am going to go down. I'm going to Thunder Step. It's within 90 feet of somewhere I basically see and know it's like even
Mhm.
an unoccupied within 90. Okay, so like up here onto the wall, flying, hovering over the wall there.
Okay. All right.
And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Sounds good.
Do I need to do that too?
It's 5. It's only 5 feet. I think.
So I will double the range of this because you are underwater. So that's a 28 on the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so that saves, but it takes
So
half damage.
I'm doubling the sphere because you're underwater and it's electrical damage. So Well, if Girthing is in the double, if that makes sense, right?
Yes.
If he fit within 10 feet, you can't, you kind of came up underneath
That
it.
came from the backside. Well, I rolled a +5 on con. Is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you said.
So yeah, I rolled like a 23.
Okay. All right. So half damage.
You want like a mixture.
They do high. I take quarter damage.
After.
18 plus 3, 4.
29 damage total, but
Nice.
only 23 of that is the thunder damage, then the hex is 5 of that. So Girthing doesn't take that.
Okay.
take
So
23.
what is the
23.
thunder damage is halved, right?
Yep, so 23 is halved.
So that's 11 plus the 5 hex.
Yep, so 5 hex. Yep.
So I
So 16 damage. Yep.
And I take 5.
You
Yep.
take, I guess.
Yeah,
Is
11
it a
halved.
quarter? Oh, quarter for you. I got you. Okay.
Because of the rage.
All right.
And,
so as
yep,
you sort of thunderstep out there, there's just like sort of like this ripple of water, like it really is blown back. Everyone, you can sort of see the water sort of
it's
swell.
supposed to make like a sound, but it like makes a shock wave in the water this
Right.
time. Yeah.
And Girthing and the creature take damage and sort of like reels back "Roar," as you sort of pour it away and sort of land on the side of the wall, battered and a little banged up, but alive.
That's my turn.
All right,
Nice.
awesome.
Good way it is.
Now it is Nurgle's turn. Nurgle will cast polymorph. Well, so he will jump in the water first.
This is a big version of him.
Yeah.
Turn himself into a fish.
And then he will cast polymorph on himself, and he'll turn himself into a hunter shark.
That's a fish.
Shark.
And then
an Asher shark.
and then he will swim 40 feet towards the creature. So 5,
Or a Nathan shark.
15, 20, 25, 30. He can reach it, and then he will make his bite attacks, but he has advantage on them. I guess he has 1 bite attack, but he has advantage on it because the creature has been damaged. So
Nice. Blood.
there's a 22 to hit, so that hits.
The shark.
That is 14 points of piercing damage, but it is non-magical, so it doesn't do anything.
14 points.
Nurgle.
of useless shark damage.
He sort of bites down on this creature. Doesn't seem to do anything. He started gnawing on a tentacle. Now it's Aurelia's turn. Aurelia will. She's going to burn some sorcery points on her. She's going to.
Fucking spell.
She's going to double
Create
cast
another, level.
chromatic orb.
She could create another spell level.
Double cast.
All of her sorcery points and create a wish.
She will.
I wish I could swim.
I wish I was on a star.
I wish for a sandwich.
That's a pretty good wish.
That's a good wish.
It's not going to
She
like
will-
bite you back.
She will cast chromatic orb at third level creatures. That is a natural 20.
Hey, she hit with a chromatic orb.
She's
For one
not,
time.
not useless. She had 10 sorcery points. That's what it was.
7,
Left. Slightly left.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
26, 33.
Something you need to.
That's 43 points of cold damage to this creature as it
That's a good one.
takes a big old hit.
Yeah.
What is that? That is okay. And he sort of strikes the creature, and the creature now looks at her with anger. He will take another bite attack against you, Girthing.
Yep. Just normal as far as reckless.
Yep. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and then that is that is 19 points of piercing damage.
All right. So that's 9 coming in. 72 minus 9 is definitely Yeah, that's why I was like, I should be able to.
And
get
then
ahead.
he will swim
Oh, wait.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to 45 feet to engage with Aurelia, and then he will make
Oh.
2. Yeah, take your attack of opportunity, everything.
Oh, that's a doesn't hit again. That's 11.
All right, and so
That's-
then is a there's 2 tentacle attacks, 26 and another 26.
She did. Cool.
Mhm.
She don't float up like a fish.
20 points of damage on the first one.
Good.
Um,
Good.
Mhm.
It's a beefy boy.
Swim down.
that
to
is
the
16
jewels.
points of damage on the second attack.
All we need.
But we don't know if the jewels are down there.
All right,
It might not
that
be.
ends its turn. We are to Morgana's turn. Morgana will cast bless.
You go down
on-
there. He's down there.
I'm also raging.
Actually, she will cast. Let's see what she will cast guiding. How do you look, Angvor?
I'm bloodied, but I'm basically at a third right now. So I'm bloodied, but kind of I'm up. I could take another hit probably.
She
You
will
can take one.
And she will guiding bolt at second level of the creature. Seven. That misses. All right, that ends her turn. We're to Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
I will also guiding bolt at second level.
Hey,
It's straight, right?
Basically just on a guiding
Yep,
bolt with
yep.
advantage.
if everyone got
Um,
bolted, would everyone get advantage?
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
At second level, that is 5d6 doubled.
If we created a party where everyone could cast guiding bolt, and that's all we did back to back, it would just be like a damage.
Like an endless chain of guiding bolts.
That's 10, 7, 18, 20, 23 doubled,
46.
Okay.
46 points of radiant damage.
Oh man. Dang. All right. Math time.
They're aiming at 15.
So as this guiding bolt sort of streams in and strikes this creature as it is sort of grappled Aurelia, it sort of burns it, and now all of a sudden you see like tentacles sort of floating up to the top of the surface. It looks really, really hurt after that.
I just used Morgana's guiding bolt to like light it up, and then I just
Yeah.
like follow right behind it.
All right, nail it. That ends your turn, Wilfred.
Yeah.
All right, Girthing, you're up.
I'm still raging. I saw this thing take a big hit. Why not? I'll move up to it.
Make
and
it
swing at
take
it.
a bigger hit.
I
You
will
get advantage.
reckless.
You get
attack.
advantage
All right, go for it.
automatically
I automatically have advantage.
from guiding bolt.
Yep.
Just still in the first one though.
Yeah, just on the first one.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
All right, I'm going.
Reckless.
I'll reckless anyway.
Triple
All
advantage.
right,
That's a 22 to hit.
that
on the
hits.
first one. 14 piercing.
Okay, it is still up, but barely.
Second one is a 19 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 14 points of piercing.
All right, so as you sort of stab into
Or
it,
12.
this creature's eyes sort of like bleed. You can feel the sort of the water filling with its blood, and it's sort of sitting there. It is almost gone.
Almost. That's all I can do, I think.
All right. You can't hit with a because it's not a.
It's not a full arm.
Yeah, okay. Then it is Ugarth's turn. What is Ugarth doing?
How deep is it underwater?
It's only like maybe 5 feet under the water. It's not very deep at all.
Oh, cool.
Jump.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump on top of it. Can
Alright.
I maneuver myself to somewhere where I would have advantage flanking with either? I guess probably Girthing would be closer to flank with. Would that be possible?
On top of it.
I mean, I would have to swim down a little bit, I imagine.
Yeah, you'd probably have to swim. Yeah, you probably could. Yeah, you could probably.
Right here next to Aurelia.
Yeah. I think you can
And
flank, yeah.
being underwater doesn't impose some kind of disadvantage, does it?
I believe it. Let me double check.
Or
Because if it does, then there's no real point.
So
Just
it's
jump on top of it.
creature that doesn't have swimming speed has disadvantage. Yeah, it does have disadvantage. All
Okay. Well, then I'll just jump on top of it.
right, so you run out there, you jump on top of it.
And I will first attack with my dagger of venom.
Okay, go for it.
Just a straight old attack. And there's no longer advantage, right? From the guiding bolt.
nah.
Cool, that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that's 1d4 plus 5. Perfect. That's 6. Brilliant. Piercing damage. And it is a magical weapon
Right.
And you do get sneak attack.
and sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So 4d6 of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack magical.
It would be whatever the weapon is.
It is a magical weapon. So
Yeah. Think this counts.
But I just don't know how.
Weapons dealing with damage.
16 sneak
Okay.
attack damage
Okay.
plus 2d10 poison damage, or no, Constitution saving throw 15.
Okay. It's already dead.
It's already
It
dead.
had 1 hit point left after your thing was done.
You know,
So how do you
I'll
want to
take-
do this, Ugarth?
I just
really,
jump on it
really
like a
crazy.
madman, and I'm just like stabbing with the dagger of venom.
All right, so you're
Dagger
you're,
just-
you're stabbing it with a dagger of venom, and all of a sudden, sort of its tentacles grow limp around Aurelia's leg, and it sort of begins to sink down, and you sort of continue to swim, even as the water begins to sink up higher and higher onto you, as you slash at it in the water. We are out of combat.
I will dive
You
into
guys
the
go on
water.
without me. I'll go
and-
down with the ship. I'll make sure it's still dead.
I'm gonna go dive into the water and kind of sink with it and kind of look at its body and touch my hand to it and just say rest it easy, brother. And then see go down and try and get that chest and get the gems out of that chest there.
Okay,
there
make an
is any-
investigation check.
That is a 25.
All right, 25. 1 second.
I probably would have headed down there too, because I also.
So the
saw-
first thing you find is a large number of sapphires in sort of this this chest. That's sort of the first thing. But as you sort of look into sort of as you look into the chest, you also find 875 gold,
Ooh,
760 silver,
geez.
682 electrum, and 1,205 copper.
We spent the time to pick.
Okay.
Count down there.
And 1 second while I do one thing.
The captain always goes down with his ship.
It's like
You also find
Electrum is more than silver, right?
sort of a glaive there. Sort of in this sort of in this trove of things, and sort of
Yep.
this treasure trove.
Okay. So as we're down there, because I saw Gerthang, he was kind of coming behind me. I saw him behind me. As I see everything in here, I'll grab some of the sapphires, obviously. I will hand Gerthang, since he's down here with me, he's gonna receive let's say 300 of the gold pieces,
Ooh, already printing it out. Underwater.
200 electrum,
I had no money.
Yeah, no.
and 500 copper.
Wow.
And I'm going to put 325 gold pieces in my bag of holding. And 300 electrum in my bag of holding, and then 500 silver in my bag of holding, and the rest of the copper.
So
And
you
so
look
I will
you look
walk-
poorer than you are.
So I will come back up
Mhm.
and have 250 gold, 182 electrum, 0 copper, and 260 silver. That I will kind of divvy up amongst. I'll be like, guys, look, we found. I'll show them a sapphire. Look, we found a bunch of sapphires. Look, we found the blueberries. I mean, obviously, we got all this stuff. We brought up everything in it, and
Make a deception
me
check.
and Gerthing will pop back up.
Well,
You were down there a long time.
Not really.
Yeah, you were.
Well,
Yeah, it took like 15 minutes.
while I'm down there, I'll also look for a drain plug.
That's a
Okay,
20.
yeah, make an investigation check, Gerthing. All right, 22. Anyone make an insight check, or you guys just can't believe him?
14.
14. Yeah, he seems he's telling the truth.
Ugarth will try to
9.
make an intrigue check.
Hey.
I don't think that Carrick could discern that, like even with the natural 20. Actually, Ugarth couldn't either. So
All right.
So then
Not
I
even a
will
bother.
divvy out. I don't know how this. Give me a second. If anybody else wants to do anything, I'll figure out what I'm going to give to everybody.
Sure.
So
Okay,
you guys want
yeah.
I rolled a 15, so even I believe him.
you have your stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever I gave you.
And that was a 9 on the perception. So
Man, the
not-
perception. You look around. There doesn't appear to be a drain.
Okay.
Well, you're doing that right in the light.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Is you guys now have emerald, ruby, and silver, or emerald, ruby, and sapphire.
I guess we take these to the doors now.
Okay.
Can you go get Gerthing, by the way? He's still down there.
Back up. Got my hit points in there. Yeah, I'll come back up.
And I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Aurelia.
I will cast Cure Wounds on Ingvor as well.
Okay.
It's second level.
All right. So everybody, Will, Carrick, Ugarth, Aurelia, and Morgana. I will just be like, well, we also we found a bunch of gold down there. I think a bunch of other stuff. I'll give.
All right. So what are you doing now?
41. Oh, also the Gerthing. 41 gold. 43 silver, and
43.
yeah, 30 electrum. That's the most even way to do it. Somebody might get one extra here or there, but that's the most even way to do it.
I just healed you for 17.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, and that's it.
Rich guys.
I could have healed you for more, but I have to press it out for later.
All right. Well, I guess those doors over there. Is that another puzzle?
Should we head over to those doors along this balcony here?
All right. So you guys make your way sort of along the edge of this this boardwalk. We head over to sort of these 3 sort of. They're up going to be up. He is gone. So he's going. So there's sort of one here. Is there a door there? I don't know if there are doors there. There's a door. So there's one right there. There's one right there. There's one right here. Yeah. So you can see the doors.
Okay, so two at the corner and one at the other corner.
Yep.
As you know, are there like slots? Does it look like there's any place to put?
Put the blueberries in the blueberry hole.
Make an
This one
investigation check.
This one doesn't have an eye. This one doesn't have the stalks.
Investigation is 17.
17. All right. So as you sort of look around, it appears that some of these there are sort of little grooves, particularly in the first one. As you sort of look along, there are sort of grooves in sort of the eyes may fit something.
Guys, it looks like there's kind of grooves in the eyes here. I'm gonna try the ruby, see what happens, see if that does anything.
Blueberries don't have eyes, and neither does this one. So,
All right. So you put rubies in sort of the first one,
The lion has eyes.
Yep.
and nothing happens. I mean, how many do you put in? Do you just put in one, or?
Well, I just only have the one.
All right. So you put
Does it
one.
look like is there only one slot? Does it look like, or
Looks like there are multiple slots.
Like for each eye slot, or is it?
Yeah, so it looks like at least 3 to I'll say 3 to 6 of the eye slots in this first one have sort of grooves in where something could be placed.
guys, let's all try to
I'll
see if we
put-
can fill the rubies in this.
Do they match the slot, or is it like
they might all be cut the same way.
or they all cut the same?
They're all cut the same.
Even the gems, the emeralds, sapphires, and
Yeah, the emeralds and sapphires, they're all cut the same. Yeah.
I'll stick a emerald in the in one of the slots with the
Alright.
store.
So there's a ruby and an emerald in there.
Quick, someone with a sapphire.
But what do we do when we hit this fourth hole?
That's why I said we all have to. I think they're all one and the same kind. I think it's each door is different. I think we need to try filling every slot up with the same ruby.
We don't have the riddle in front of us again, do we?
But the riddle did say, as I remember,
Yeah, the riddle is there.
Cherry, blueberry, and lime.
Mhm.
Blessed.
to continue, feed me fruit of the earth, not from tree or bush, but from ground itself.
Feed. I don't need through my eyes.
I don't remember where the cherry, blueberry, and lime came from.
I think it just had pictures. Or something along
No,
those lines.
it said that.
Yeah.
Let me quickly pull up the riddle.
I was quickly writing it down. I don't know if I got it.
Yeah, sorry too, but I was like, I need to remember
cherry,
this.
blueberry, and lemon.
Because when I try to write down, I don't remember.
Feed.
Here it is. It says, to continue, I must be fed the fruit of the earth, not from a tree or bush, but from the ground itself. I need a cherry, a blueberry, and a lime.
Yeah. I feel like you need to stick at least one of each in a door.
Well, let's just try a bunch of combinations. So
All right.
let's stick one of each in the door, and then if that doesn't do anything, let's stick
Someone stick,
all of one. And
someone stick a sapphire in there.
All right.
Yep, I'll put
Put
it
it-
in my sapphire.
You put a sapphire in there, and then sort of the door goes, sort of opens, sort of these sort of parts like sliding doors either side in the door, and you guys can sort of look going forward.
does this work for all the doors? And I'll try and get some gems from everybody and see if
Mhm.
all the doors have grooves and stuff, and try and
Yep.
check and see if arranging any combination.
Yeah, so you
makes
get to
it.
the second one. The second one is the one with sort of no eyes on the sort of the face, but stalks, eyes on the stalks. So you put each one of each 3 gemstones into these these sort of grooves, and this door opens as well.
Cool. And then the third door, same kind of thing.
Yep, third door, same kind of thing.
All right.
Well, now we have 3 ways to go.
And you said, I'll turn around to Nurgle. You said you've never seen Ellaxen.
I have never seen Ellaxen. No.
None of these depictions are familiar to you, are they? I think I asked you this last week, but I can't remember.
No, I do not recognize any
So
of these.
this one has no stalks. But the depiction that the symbol I've seen of him has stalks. This one has no eye in the head. And the third one was which one?
The third one was sort of had eyes on the on the head all over, as well as on the stalks.
Eyes all over.
So I will, yeah. So now that we're in this position here, so I'll do it in order. So this is eyes on stalk and on head. This is no eyes on face, but eyes on stalks. This is just sort of, this one is sort of one giant eye with just sort of tentacles hanging off of it.
Well, I mean,
Well, this one with one eye looks the easiest.
all the depictions, all the drawings we've seen of Ellaxen are just a skull with. Well, have the drawings had actual eyes, or has it just been an empty skull?
There's been an empty skull.
Oh, well, that doesn't help.
The one with no eyes.
Plus, you can't see us as easy.
Do we put this to a vote or do we?
Eric, do you still have that stone?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tell him we're here.
Ding dong.
See if he will tell us where he is.
Hey, Ellaxen, hi.
You are
So,
close. I
Yeah,
can feel
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a, you know.
You
had a-
killed my
had a bit of a
pets.
ways. Yeah, that was, yeah, I don't think we really wanted to, but he wasn't really gonna let us by if we didn't. So. I mean, if you want us to come join you, you mind telling us which way to go?
This is a riddle you will have to decipher on your own. Either you are worthy of me or you are not worthy.
Well, yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Well, you just sit tight. Well, I don't know if you can sit. You don't, doesn't seem like you have legs based on all the drawings, but you just, you just do what you do. We'll catch up in a bit. Man, I never know how to end phone calls.
Stone calls?
Phone calls.
Stone calls.
No, I think you just I think you just pulled it over.
Just throw it in the water. Throw it in the water.
Do they break really easily?
Tell us. He said that we have to figure it out to prove that we're worthy to find them.
Of course.
This is just that Nokia stone.
Is it still just the same riddle? I'm sorry, I was elsewhere. Is it still just the same riddle as it was before?
I think, yeah.
And what was it again?
Yeah, let's pull back up again. To continue, I must be fed the fruit of the earth, not from a tree or a bush, but from the ground itself. I need a cherry, a blueberry, and a lime. There you go.
And the dilemma is what jewels to put in what eyeballs and what drawings.
All the doors are open.
We fed all the eyeballs.
Oh,
Question, did it matter which Did it matter the order that we put these things in?
So it's just a question of what way do we go first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one that has eyes all over it, the eyes on the face and the stalks. This one doesn't have an eye on the face, which kind of matches a skull, and eyes on the stalk. And then this one has one giant eye and drooping stalks. Drooping it like it's like they're dead stalks, or like there's no life to them,
They're more like tentacles.
or like tentacles. I know I have an idea which one I would go through, but
Well, what is it?
the one with no eye on the face,
Do you have a reason?
it kind of matches the skull. At,
The skull had eye sockets, right?
Yes, skull eye
No
sockets.
eye, but eye sockets.
no eye. Does this one? Is this the empty eye socket, or is it like a?
No, it just has no eyes.
No eye.
No eyes, yeah.
Hmm. That actually looks really weird. It's creepy.
What else do we know about him? What else he
What can
called?
we see down the hallways? Anything?
So yeah, so as you look down,
Yeah.
which hallway are you trying to look down first?
I'm gonna let Demon Chad look down the middle hallway because he's got 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay, so Demon Chad looks down this hallway and down this way, sort of out. Can you see that on your screen? Yeah, I know. you
Yeah.
can.
You can see you.
So
looking.
I will move Angvor in here so he can see.
Gonna help him discover something.
And so as he looks down, I will. So as he looks down here, like we're about halfway down, like right around here,
Yeah.
there is a fountain that has no water in it, and then the rest of it looks pretty normal down to a sort of a sort of a door that is sort of shut at the end of the hallway.
So he's gonna just look at both the other ones then.
Mhm.
We're just gonna stand in the doorway just to kind of peer in there and see what we can see.
Okay, all right, and so then you
Look
look
at this
down, this one, and as he goes
Yeah.
into this one is filled with sort of a greenish sort of gas. As he sort of looks in this sort of room, because Angvor isn't actually in here, but he's sort of in there looking around.
Yeah.
It's sort of filled with a greenish gas, and it sort of turns a corner and then goes down a little ways.
Okay. And the right one.
And then the right one is so in this one you don't really see anything, but it is sort of like pitch black, right? And as he sort of fumbles around, he hears this low moaning sound.
Can I can't see because I mean Demon Chat has non-magical, like he can see within non-magical or magical darkness.
Doesn't affect him.
So I don't know if he can
Can't see anything. I mean, depending on how far do you want to fly him to fly down there?
Here's a rock.
I mean,
So if he takes the rock, is he taking the rock
if there's a rock, he'll fly a little bit.
with the light
Like
on it?
20,
So as soon
Yeah,
as the
like-
as soon as the light goes in there, it is extinguished, and there's no light. And as he looks down, he can see the tunnel keep on going, right? He can see 120 feet down, but he doesn't see anything with 120 feet vision.
okay.
Um,
Well, I mean, guys, it looks like the left path here probably is out. There seems to be a gas within here, within the whole passageway here. This middle path, there is some kind of fountain down there in the middle, and then there's a door on the far edge. The fountain is not doing anything; it seems to be dry. And on the right path, there is nothing but sounds of moaning, and I have no idea what we heard, but it was a moan, if I could
Wow.
describe it.
Ellaxen is known as the Death Tyrant. So
Mm. So I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
Miracle.
Yes.
does the name Ellaxen mean anything in some language that we might not know?
You roll a history check. I believe it means something in a language that was spoken before there were mind flayers, but I don't know what it means.
Oh. Hmm.
Well,
Tunnel, dry fountain tunnel,
or moaning sound.
or magical darkness.
Well, we got to go down one, and we should maybe go down this middle one first. It seems to be the most
The easiest one. to backtrack out of.
innocent.
All right.
Sometimes looks are deceiving.
No, yeah,
But what can a dry fountain do?
exactly.
Yeah, drag.
Oh, we went down the third path.
What?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you guys want to head down the middle path here? Or let's head down and just
Yeah.
be cautious. Obviously, go slow and stealthily and sneakily.
All right.
Yeah.
So can I have the
Yeah,
marching
really.
order as you enter the middle tunnel? And can you all make stealth checks? You're going to be stealthy.
I will pull up my hood.
I could
And then
lead
the
way.
rest of your party needs to roll stealth checks as well.
I don't roll with advantage.
You're gonna have to get me out of the
Nice.
brick thing.
I'm sorry.
Ugarth will go first or toward the front at least to kind of keep an eye out for traps or anything suspicious.
And Angbor will kind of be beside him.
Okay.
If he's the one seeing the tunnel.
All right. So let's roll stealth checks first, and let's arrange ourselves in the marching order.
Is this rocky terrain?
No, it is not.
Darn.
All right. So Aurelia is a 13. Morgana is a 21. And he is a 11. Okay. All right. Ugarth and Carrick, what you roll?
20.
20. Okay. For who?
Ugarth, sorry.
All right, Carrick.
Carrick. Disadvantage +5. Nice. 21.
21. Okay. All right. Wilfred, what'd you roll?
17 with advantage.
Okay. And then Angel, what'd you roll?
15.
Okay.
And
And Girthing? 20, okay. So you
21.
guys, so all right. So you guys are pretty stealthy as you guys head into this. All right. Now marching order as you guys sort of move in. Is it Ugarth and Angvor? Is that what we're doing?
Yep, kind of side by side. I'm a step or two, right to the right or
All right.
angled behind him, but just kind of right there.
I'll be about, I guess I'll be third.
All right. So Wilfred is third. Okay. Who is fourth?
Carrick will keep toward the back.
Okay.
So keep an eye behind us and just to keep an eye out again on Nergal, just since
Morgana will go
Sure,
after Wilfred then.
Cool.
So you guys sort of begin to move down this tunnel. Let's have Ugarth go forward, then Angvor,
Bless you.
then
Bless you.
Wilfred, then Morgana, then Girthing, or do you want really to go?
Either one works. Girthing's out right now, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Girthing and Aurelia at the same place is good.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that worked.
Trying to move him.
And then Nergal will be second to last. All right. So you guys
Ugarth is keeping an eye out for traps.
All right, make a perception check, Ugarth.
Awesome. 12.
12. He doesn't see any traps.
I don't appreciate that emphasis.
All right, so Nergal enters in, and now Carrick is at the back. All right. So, what are you guys doing as you enter in? What are you guys trying to do?
Walk sneakily down or stealthily and carefully down the hallway, basically.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
making, being aware and
We're doing the choo-choo train.
As we get up to the fountain, I guess I'll look around it and look at it and see what it is, you know.
All right. So as you guys sort of move forward towards the fountain, which I'll say is like right. So I can get a token for it. All right. So the fountain is right here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but so
Yep.
yep. So you guys move up towards it. You gather around it.
Kind of look at it, see what it is, examine it.
Okay.
Any kind of just seeing what kind of fountain it is.
So there is
see if
there's
there's any-
writing on the So what you see, so firstly, you see like instead of having like cherubim or something like that, you have sort of these weird sort of mechanical creatures, sort of saying with wings, sort of like box like mechanical creatures, sort of, you know, things like there's like one that's like kind of like a starfish. There's one that's like a three facing triangular creature. They're sort of around this fountain, sort of adorning it. There is inscriptions written in a language. Well, what languages do you guys speak?
Common, infernal. No.
Common, undercommon, draconic, halfling.
Okay, you can't read it. Angvor?
Infernal would be the only other one, and a little bit of Naush, but
Right,
Aurelia
well-
speaks Naush.
Well, no, it's Naush, and then you are.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so Infernal and Naush. Naush is that's sorry, that's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. And so no, you can't read it. Girthing, you read. What can you?
Nothing else that's been said already.
All right.
I take it over.
Carrick, what can you speak?
That's
Common and dwarvish.
Right, you
and
can't read it?
Ugarth, gnomish,
Nope. All right. So none of
and
you.
undercommon, and thieves can't.
All right. Nope. None of you can read this inscription. And let's check Morgana and Aurelia.
Somebody has comprehend language helmet.
But last I heard, Amber had it. I could be
I
wrong.
used to have it and I gave it
And
away.
then you gave it to me, and I gave you the aim for.
no. Possibly. No, I don't have it in here.
It'd be under your.
I mean, I know.
Is it
It's,
2 minutes?
it's not. No, is it? I definitely am not attuned to it. So.
Maybe not. Let me double check.
No.
Okay.
North Avenue? I don't think so.
Okay. So I don't think that Aurelia or how do I find their? Do you know how you find languages on D&D Beyond?
It's under your proficiencies in languages.
Oh, I thought it was in.
On the left side of your screen.
Yeah, if you're on your computer, it's bottom left.
Okay. All right. So she can speak Naush and Aqua and Primordial. She can speak. Wow. Really, Morgana can speak a lot. So Aurelia can read this. She says this is written in deep speech. And the riddle, it's kind of like a riddle that is written here. And the riddle goes something like I'll try and translate for you. It says, what has a golden tail and a golden head and a golden tail, but has no golden body?
Golden tail and golden head.
I'm gonna pull out some of my gold and fling a piece of gold in there.
All right. So as you fling a piece of gold in there, it's sort of like clink, 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 it's down to the bottom. And all of a sudden you hear the shifting of stone and the fountain begins to spin. And so then all of a sudden you see like it sort of begins to spin down, and there are these stairs going down, 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 down underneath this fountain.
Nice.
Who's first? Down this. Check the.
Should we check the door too? Or do we want to just go down the fountain?
I mean, this thing's like it's
Probably the way.
secret,
Yeah.
extra.
I mean, we can go down.
The other way might be a trap.
This might be a trap.
Everything might be a trap.
Well, let's go down
All right.
slowly and carefully and
All right.
keeping an eye ahead of us just to make sure.
So can I have the marching order as you guys go down?
Probably the same.
I'll go down. I'll be first since I kind of
Okay.
just did that.
Garth will follow right behind.
Okay.
Down.
I'll be right behind.
All right.
Down the cauldron, down.
So you guys go down these sort of these stairs, and you come into this.
Down the stairs we go.
Yeah, so you go down, and you guys go down these stairs for a good
How deep are we
10,
now?
15 minutes. You go down.
Guys, do you think they could
hallways.
have had an elevator installed?
Wait up, hold up, and I'll get out the broom and I'll just start floating like
All
above
right.
stuff,
All right.
going
I
down.
pull out like
I can do that too. I'll just like slant float down.
I'll pull out my sleeping bag and like ride it down steps.
She should have just hopped on the fountain as it was going down.
True.
The fountain did stop at some point, but
Oh,
it didn't sink all. It just sort of like moved out of the way. It didn't like sink
Oh,
down
yeah.
all the way down. You guys go down. Now all of a sudden you come to this sort of like the ground sort of levels off. It's pitch black. You guys sort of looking, and all of a sudden you hear you hear a sound of fire being seen all the way down. You see these torches sort of extend down this hallway, sort of reverberating light, and there are mirrors in every direction.
Um,
Oh man, what a theatrical show.
somebody's a little vain, don't you think?
Do we? How far? What do we see down there? Like down the hallway?
Yeah. So as you guys, so that do you guys start going down the hallway?
I'm just kind of looking right now. Just kind of all
should
we
we look
see are
here?
mirrors.
You just see
Just
mirrors, even at the end of the
I'll look at
hallway.
the close-
Yep.
Can we see our reflection in the mirrors or are they angled away?
They're angled sort of at 90 degrees to one another, going down. And the one at
should we
the
head
end, sorry, the one at the end of the hall is too far down for you guys to see your reflection.
Okay.
Is there any behind? Like, is it only one way, or is there like anything behind us? Or
There's nothing behind you. It's just the stairwell behind you.
okay, yeah, it's like a one way.
One way only.
Yep. Do we? We should head down. I think. I
I
guess.
think so.
Let's be careful. No,
I'll
nobody.
try the.
nobody
So we have torches. I'll stop the light on my
Okay. All right.
precious rock. One of my many precious rocks that I keep on my pockets.
All right. So you guys start going down this
Our
hall of
hallway.
mirrors.
Start going down very slowly, just precautiously at first, obviously, just to see what happens if we step in front of these mirrors or
Yeah. So you step in front of the mirrors and you hear, "Mwah, ah, 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 ah. Welcome to my lair, Fellowship of the Chili Sad." And you look to your right and to your left, and you see sort of shadowy Ingvor, sort of these like slanted faces, these sort of these eerie smiles, these sort of like these weird eyes, and they sort of are looking at you as you start to go down this hallway.
good,
Well,
great.
You put on a lot of show.
Do we hear him, or is it like how are we hearing something, or is it just
It's in your mind.
Okay.
But all of you hear it.
okay? Did you guys hear that?
I think so. Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
What are you hearing?
Do you hear what I hear?
Do we all have those weird reflections of the mirror, or is it just
So right
Angvor?
now, Angvor is the only one in front of the mirror.
Orleans look. Okay.
Angor is the only one.
Guys,
Oh,
if you
Angvor,
step
that's how
in,
you look. That's how you always
if
look.
you step in front of the mirror, you see
Yourself.
different faces.
Ooh.
I will step forward a little bit.
Right, so as you step
As well.
forward and you peer into the mirror, you see a sort of a sort of distorted, sort of warped Wilfred as well, sort of staring back with you with sort of these leering eyes, or these sort of this sort of angry face.
You know, you could try. You know that people pay good money for going to things like this.
Yeah, except for this doesn't make you any taller. You know, this doesn't make you look any taller.
It doesn't make you look funny though. Is it like copying my movements, or is it doing weird things?
Is it doing mirror things?
Yeah, it copies your movements.
Face.
Just the face is kind of odd.
Well, do we keep walking, guys? There
mean,
seems to be no other way to go, and
they're just
Ellaxen is
here
here.
reflections, right? They
Yeah.
can't do anything
Yep.
to you.
One would think.
He's obviously waiting for us. So are we ready?
He knows he's here. He knows we're here.
Well, we told him we're here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
and also he knows we're here.
But are we ready to go forwards?
I don't think we have much choice now.
Well,
We can always head home if we want to.
peace.
Yeah,
Ellaxen, your place is kind of creepy. So we went home.
yeah, we didn't like it so much.
Who are we to give up, though? Who are we to back down?
Who
Fellowship
can we
of
call
Chili Sad.
ourselves the Fellowship of the Chili Sad if we back down now?
Technically, yes, because there's still like 2 members that are not with us, so like they could carry on.
They're ex-members. We've excommunicated them officially. Yeah, I mean, let's keep walking, I would say.
Only
Alright.
one way to go. Like, unless we want to go back up to the.
We replaced 2 members with 4.
And every time we step into like, is it one large mirror? Is it like a large mirror? Just
No, it's a series of sort of basically full length sort of like mirrors. These are
It's
sort of like,
like the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles.
yeah.
So every time we walk into a different set of mirrors, we'll look at our reflection and see if they change or if it's like all the same thing or.
It's all the same thing, and they appear to sort of move from one mirror to the next, even though the mirrors themselves are distinct. These reflections appear to sort of follow you from mirror to mirror.
Like a reflection would.
Right? Yeah.
You're like stepping from one to the other.
Hey, look, my Hawaiian flowers are backwards on that one.
Well, I mean, let's keep walking.
All right. So you continue to keep walking down to the end of the hallway.
Mirrors are also using the break, you know, it's getting a little creepy.
Probably chat room.
Maybe. Yep. Keep walking.
All right. You keep walking down to the end of the hall. You
Yep.
see the hall. It's just another mirror. Sort of at the end of the hall, reflecting back. Sort of this angle with sort of shadow sort of riveting off them. Sort of you notice that in the angle in front of you, he has both horns. One of them is broken off. He sort of stares at you with sort of these leering eyes, sort of like this distorted grin, these shadowy eyes sort of flow off into the darkness.
I'll flash prestidigitation, my eyes like purple flashing and see if it does the same thing in the mirror.
It doesn't do the same thing.
I do the same thing.
We'll reach out and touch the mirror.
Okay, so you reach out and touch the mirror, and it grabs your wrist and pulls you forward.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's where we end tonight's session.
Nice.
Sucked into the mirror.
Was I sucked in?
Well, it grabbed you at least.
It grabs. So what we'll probably have is a contested strength check at the beginning of next session.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I don't think that you're not just going to get pulled in automatically. But yeah. So
Should have been
Sucked into the mirror dimensions.
Hey, is this the Matrix?
We're sending you to the
The new Matrix that's coming out that's doing the exact same